All right. January 17th, 11:37 p.m. And it's a Thursday, which means I went to school this morning and for some well, actually not for some reason, for very obvious reasons. I just completely lose interest in going to school. And that has been going on for like a few months now. Ever since September 1st, 2018, I have found myself not interested in school at all. And part of me thinks that there's no point in trying to, you know, get a happy school life because there's only 1.5 years left. And no matter how many times I've tried to get a happy school life, to, maintain a good social status, I just fail. And I don't know, man. I just really, really, really hate school. And I mean, I don't. I The only part about school that I care about is the part where we get taught stuff, where we get educated. That's it. All the other parts, the friends gathering, the lunch, I don't care for them at all because I rarely get enough, I guess, good treatment. Uh, uh, anyway, let's talk about something even more important, and that is the exam results, the scores that I get. Let's start off with the ones that I'm actually kind of satisfied with. If you don't know, I just had an exam uh, for around 3 weeks, and I don't know. I feel like I didn't work hard enough, and I didn't have enough time to prepare, so I was actually quite worried. But okay, whatever. Let's get into the ones where I'm actually more satisfied with. For LS paper two. So we have two papers for LS, which is essay writing on usually on socio-political issues, controversies. I get a 12 out of 20, which is actually right at the average mark of the class. And to be honest, even though I didn't do greatly, I'm still kind of satisfied. Um, yeah, I don't know why. I shouldn't be satisfied. It's just average, but whatever. It's a tough subject. Next up, we have maths. I'm actually kind of confident with maths, even though this time I made a few very, very stupid, careless mistakes that I regret making so much. For paper one, out of 90, I got an 80. Olivia got 82, and the top of our class actually goes to I'm just gonna make up a name on the fly here. Jackson, 84. Actually, not that bad. Actually, pretty good. And for paper two, the multiple choice questions, out of 45, I got a 42. I mean, it's actually pretty damn good, not gonna lie, but I shouldn't have made those three mistakes because Olivia got full mark, 45 out of 45, and Jackson got 43 out of 45. So overall, in our class, number one goes to Olivia with 94.2 as the combined score, Jackson with 94.1, and number three goes to me with only 90.4 out of 100. Uh, I shouldn't say only because that's actually pretty high, but I could have done better. And yeah, Nick got 63 and 36. Pink got 44 and 30. I feel bad for her. Kingsley actually did better than me. So here you go. Surprisingly, I'm actually really satisfied with Chinese writing. You know, I'm not really that good at Chinese. Okay. And yeah, Chinese writing isn't my strong suit or anything, but this time I wrote an argumentative essay, and even though I made a few shit points, I still think I didn't do that badly. And turns out I got a 58 out of 100. So that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. If you put it on the scale of the grades, I actually got grade 4. You know, one no, we have uh unclassified, which is fail. No, unclassified is so bad. You failed and you're so bad. And we have level 2 and we have level 3, and from level 3 on, you've passed. And level 4, level 5, 5 star, 5 star star. I got level 4, so that's pretty good. Nick got 38, Leo got 55. So that's actually not that bad. And that's that's it. That's all the papers that I'm satisfied with. Now for the papers that I'm not too satisfied with. English listening paper. Listening and integration, out of 127, I got a 105. And, for the listening part, the first half of the exam, I did greatly. But for the second half of the exam, where we had to write 3 tasks, task 1 is a proposal, task 2 is a press release for a movie, task 3 is a speech. I messed those 3 tasks up so bad. And Derek got 107, Adam got 107, Leo got 112, Kingsley got 117, Natalie got 116, I think. I think I'm below average, maybe. Yeah. I just uh I just don't I don't know why. I suck at writing those tasks. I just want to know why, okay? Can you at least please tell me why? And I'm also not quite satisfied with Chinese speaking, as always. As always, 50%. So out of 18, I got a 9. Nick got a 9. Almost everyone got a 9. Leo got a 7. Some got higher. And whatever, man. Whatever. And then here are the shit ones. Let's start off with English reading. Out of 69, I got a 55. You may think it's not that bad, but I'm not satisfied with it. Like, I made a lot of mistakes, and they're almost unforgivable. But still, even though I think I didn't do that well, I still, I mean, I'm still number 3 of the class in this paper, right? Because 59 goes to Kingsley, and 65, insanely, goes to Leo, the insane kid. Natalie, 54, 1 mark shy from me. And Nick got a 49. And then finally I'm going to talk about the exam paper that I'm the most afraid of. Chinese reading. You have to be fucking kidding me. Chinese reading. I didn't see this coming at all. Okay, so we have 3 parts. We have the parts where we have to answer questions about the passages that we have studied, and all the passages are classical literature, by the way. So it's not normal Chinese. And then we have normal Chinese passage comprehension. We read it, we answer questions. It's just really complicated and deep. And then we have another passage, the last part. They give you a piece of old classical literature. So it's not normal Chinese. Chinese is already difficult enough. They're giving you old Chinese that dates all the way back to a couple hundred BC or something. And I don't understand it at all. at all. And by at all, I mean at all. I mean, I do understand a couple of really simple sentences, but I just don't get the whole thing. It's simple. The concept behind it is simple, but I just don't understand what am I reading. It's like a foreign language to me. All right. And even though the teachers didn't allow us to get our papers back and bring it back home because they are afraid that someone else may see it, and then, I don't know, some paranoia shit, but actually our Chinese teacher allowed us to bring our papers back home temporarily, so I'm going to show you. First, for the writing. Talk about silence. The topic is silence. And it doesn't, nothing else. Just 3 words. Silence. Well, here you go, folks. I got pretty high for content, actually, 6 out of 10. I mean, not that high in your standards, but pretty high for me, actually. And, yeah, I wrote 2 positive things about silence and 2 bad things about silence. And as you can see, I actually worked hard. I actually worked hard for my writing. As you can see, I actually worked pretty hard. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I don't expect you to understand Chinese. But, I just want to let you see what I've done. Just pages, man. Just pages after pages. And then, yeah, this is another page. Alright, and then we have the last page. Yeah. It's the Chinese language, so they give you squares. Yeah. And this is the coup de grace right here. Okay, by the way, if you're, I don't know why would you be curious, but if you're curious about how I did in the speaking, I'm gonna show you that right now. So, just a friggin' 5 out of 9 for, yeah, so whatever, just 9 out of 18. Okay, but here we go. I'm just gonna show you guys how fucking ridiculous this paper is. Fucking ridiculous. I mean, I studied part 1 out of the 3 so much, and just to realize that it doesn't even matter, because what matters the most is part 2 and 3, the comprehension parts. The part where we had to, answer questions about the passages that we had already studied, it doesn't matter all that much. And also, for part 1, I studied a lot of the worksheets that the teacher gave us, but apparently it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't fucking matter, because they're just randomly giving out questions that aren't based on the worksheet at all. Okay, so we have part 1 first. Oh gosh, everything's collapsing. Okay, so we have the simple word-by-word translation right here, and then right here we have to translate the entire sentence. I nailed the first one. And I didn't know the second one, but I nailed the first one. Yeah, and I'm really glad about that. Yeah, and then they start freestyle questions that I didn't see coming at all. Just giving you quick show. So I didn't do that badly, even though I don't understand why I got 0 out of 2 marks in question 3. I mean, that makes total sense, right? I mean, the king was pretty generous, I guess. I don't know. Well, and then we have another one, question 5. Also didn't do that terribly. got 2 points out of 4. And then right here, yeah, that's a multiple choice question. I knew that because I studied. And again, I studied. So, didn't have any big problems for these 2 parts. Just made a few stupid mistakes, that's all. But part 1 doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Part 2 and 3 are the 2 parts that fucked me up so bad. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my score yet, right? I'm gonna tell you later. I'm forgetful. This is part 2. And this is fucking nutsacks, alright? Fucking nutsacks. Alright, look how much I wrote. And apparently if you got the numbers wrong here, everything you wrote on the right side automatically gets a 0. Because and every time we get a comprehension, we have to fill in this table where we put paragraphs together and organize it, make the passage form, like just find meanings in groups of paragraphs in the passage so that we understand the composition and the structure of the passage written. Yeah, that explains it. Alright, and then this passage, by the way, it's so hard to understand. It's so weird. Okay, it's about fame, but it's written in such an indirect and abstract way. Like, the passage is about fame, but it deals with how we, want our names to be remembered, how it ties with spirits, ghosts, and deities, consciousness. In what methods do we want to leave a legacy in the world? Do we want to make people acknowledge us through words or through whatever? It's really weird, and I don't know why. Am I fucking retarded? But I got both the multiple choice questions wrong, and then this one I don't even understand. I mean, I do understand a little bit, but okay. I'm gonna try to explain to you. Apparently, the oh my gosh, the introduction of scientific knowledge into our society is the reason why is the apparently a very sad reason why the ideology of being immortal is, I guess, destroyed. Explain that. Why is this concept of immortality being destroyed because of the introduction of science? I mean, on some degree I do understand that, but come on, man. Come on. Come the fuck on. I actually didn't do that badly on this page. Got 1 out of here. This is a true, false, not given question. Both are true, so pretty good. And then, yeah, just did pretty well on this page. Got 12 points on this page. Fucking 12 points, and yet I failed the entire thing so bad. I don't understand why. I just don't fucking understand why. And at the end, I just give up. We need to use a 4 character word to describe how the writer feels about immortality and legacy and its meaning to a person who is apparently alive. And we can't just make up 4-letter words on the fly. It needs to be like textbook 4-letter words. Okay, this is part 3. This is the passage they gave us. This is not normal language. If you show this to some Chinese people, I mean, they're probably not gonna... I mean, The only way they're gonna understand it is because they've studied it in high school, but Jesus. What? What? You have to be fucking nuts if you think we can actually understand this nutsack. And apparently, like 2/3 of the class understands. I'm really that useless, talentless piece of shit of a human being to not understand Chinese from 2,000 years ago. And of course, I completely fucked up part 3. Out of 23 points, I got half a point. I can commit suicide now. Fuck. Look, all 5. I don't understand all 5. I just don't. Is it like a simple, like a plain word? Like, for example, the first one. Is it related to the word that's being used in modern times right now? Is it like a fake word? Like sometimes the old people use words that look similar to the ones in the modern times right now, and sort of, changes its structure a little bit to alter the meaning. I don't know. And that's where I got half a point. The sentence, the full sentence translation from old Chinese to modern Chinese. You have to be fucking kidding me. And then multiple choice questions. I am actually a genius. I dodged it. I had this paper on my table, alright? And Ronald and Selena sat in front of me, and Ronald saw it, and Ronald was like, "What? Half a point only. Half a point for part 3. Are you for real?" And then Selena saw it, and Selena was like, "What? Are you, half a point? Apparently you don't understand Chinese. That dates all the way back from 2,000, years ago. Are you kidding me? Are you crazy?" Too bad I wasn't in a bad mood, or else I'd fucking slit my own throat. And I don't even understand why I didn't get any points for this. All the teacher did was circling. And all I got for the entire page is a fucking goose egg. What? I mean, at least give me mark for that broken leg one. All I can see are, just circles. The goose egg is a circle as well. And, I mean, of course, I don't really understand the passage, but at least I do understand a few sentences, and I don't know. Anyway, my strategy is that I'm gonna read more old Chinese, and maybe I should get a tuition teacher thing. Yeah, I need to go to bed. I don't want to go to school. I just, usually back then, in 7th grade or 8th grade, I have a reason to wake up every morning. I want to go to school because I want to know what happens next. I want to meet these very interesting people, and I want to be there to witness these very interesting things. Right now, I can actually predict what will happen tomorrow, what will happen next Monday, what will happen next Tuesday, next Wednesday, next Thursday, next Friday, and then the week after, the month after, the year after. Every single school day, I can predict what's going to happen. And it's not like, it's not going to be happy. It's not going to be happy for me. It's all just dead ends, brick walls, wasteland. School is a wasteland. And I tried. I'm not the stupid, cringy person I used to be when I was in 7th or 8th grade, alright? But still, apparently I'm not interesting enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm not cool enough, and Basically, that's it. And you know what? I fucking give up. Alright? I fucking give up. And I'm just gonna try to speed up my life in the next 1.5 years so that I can get to USA sooner. You know, today is January 21st, and it's 6:47 p.m. As you can tell, I have shaved my mustache, and it sucks. Originally, I was gonna do a movie review today, maybe Les Miserables or The Artist, and I also want to do album reviews, but I'm just not feeling too well. Yeah, looking at myself talk is just so weird without the stash. But anyway, I just don't feel so well. I have realized that I don't have the energy to do a movie review or an album review or any review right now. I just don't. I just don't feel like it. And I don't know. I just feel all right. If you haven't noticed, there is a stack of paper right beside the phone. Yeah, I just feel like I need to rest for a day. So I'm gonna resume doing reviews tomorrow, but not today, I guess. Not today. Yeah, let's resume though. First of all, on a side note, Linda, who was an old friend of mine and also an old actual friend of Jordana's, she had officially joined the thoughts in the other classroom, and she's now showing off her in Instagram, and I'm not gonna go into the details because she is not 18 yet. She's 17. Wait, she's not even 17 yet. Oh shit. But she will be 17 6 days later. So, whatever. Yeah, anyway, did I tell you this? Yeah. Leo, Pink, Natalie, Adam, Marty, and Christopher formed this team called Unknown Compound. And once again, it's fucking stupid and I don't want to have anything to do with it. And then let's move on to January 18th, where we receive our physics exam. Out of 100, I got a 67. That's actually not that bad. When I first finished the physics exam, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fucking fail this paper because I don't even understand half of it. But turns out, I didn't fail. I passed. 67 out of 100. That's not bad. That is a 23 out of 29 for multiple choices and 44 out of 71 for long questions. Kingsley got an 88. He is the number one of the class. Leo got 78.5. And, yeah. Nick got a 55. And I don't know. Natalie... It says right here Natalie got 39.5, which is quite insane, but I don't know. I forgot if it's true or not. I think it's true. I think she actually failed physics. That's actually kind of crazy. Natalie is a smart girl. And for the ranking of physics, I am number 6 of the class. That's way better than I have expected, so yeah. Also, January 18th is Oliver's birthday. Happy birthday to Oliver. He is one of the few rare boys who are actually nice and fun to hang out with, and he's lighthearted, and he's not a jerk at all. 17 years old, so, good luck. Okay, I'm gonna sound like an asshole. I'm gonna sound like a total douchebag. But, after receiving physics exam, Tom cried because I think he failed or something. And, he was like crying. He was like, laying on his desk, sort of not showing his face, and then all his friends, like, not even his close friends, like, pretty much unknown compound, just surrounded him, formed a fucking circle, and comforted Tom, telling Tom that he's brave, he's smart, and he's cool. And bruh. Really? I mean, okay, man, I feel bad for Tom, okay? He failed physics exam, and I feel bad for him. But come on, really? Natalie was there, Leo was there, Pink was there, of course Christopher was there, Marty was there, and Adam was there, and they're like, Tom, don't cry, it's gonna be okay. Betsy was there, Sandra was there, and Nick also went there for a brief moment. Oh yeah, Pink didn't go there. Only Pink didn't go there. Pink's smart. Pink's actually smart enough to know that Tom is not good. And once again, I want to say I feel bad for Tom, but jeez. If the same thing had happened to me, nobody would care. And I am 100% sure of that. Not even 99.9. I'm 100% sure that if I failed an exam and I cry, nobody would care. Actually, nobody. In fact, instead, people will laugh at me. Actually, it's kind of true though, because I failed my Chinese paper and people laughed at me. Not for a long time, but for a very brief period of time. I'm cool about it. I'm not mad because of it, and I'm 100% sure if I have failed physics, Natalie will laugh at me and yell at me instead of, I guess, encouraging me. But it's Tom, so Tom's better than me, right? He's a better person than me. He's more interesting. He's more cool. He's more mature. So, of course, every time Tom's fucks up, like 10 people just surrounds Tom. Anyway, enough with the rant. Yeah, that, great timing. After January 17th, oh my gosh, notifications. After January 17th, I was in a bad mood. Not mainly because I didn't do that well in the exams this time, but mainly because I feel like my school life is so meaningless, and I have no idea why am I waking up on that bed every morning. And, oh, no, that's not, oh, no, not January 17th. It's earlier on, after, my friends dumped me or something, and tricked me, and scammed me. And Leo actually got curious enough to ask me about it. Sandra also asked me about it, so there's two person who actually kinda cares about me. But yeah. And I told him it's not really a rant, it's just some random thoughts, but oh my gosh, I mean every single word. Whew! Chemistry! Here we go! Yeah. So interesting, huh? Out of 120, the full mark is 120. I got a 70. And that's actually not that good. I passed, okay? But still, It sucks. And that is a combination of MC and long question. MC, I got 25 out of 36, and for long questions, I got 45 out of 84. Nick got a 23 plus 36. I mean, I feel bad for him. Jordana got 28 plus 67, so that's a 95. Whoa. Kingsley got 26 plus 62, and that is an 88. And Leo got 31 plus 55, also really good. That is an 86. And Russell got Russell got 97.5. Christopher got 84.5 or something around that. I'm not sure. And Olivia, the top of the class, got 110.5 out of 120. Can I just say that something's wrong with Olivia's mind? And is Olivia even human? Chemistry, 11th grade, 110.5 out of 120. What? Okay, well, anyway, it's not bad, but I'm still not satisfied at all. And then we have LS Paper 1. LS is essay writing. We are given 3 questions and we have to finish them, aka 7 essays in 1 hours and 45 minutes. 1 hour. Yeah, it's actually not bad. So out of... Okay, crap. That is 28 plus 18 is a 60... No, the 46. Okay, out of 46, I have a 23. And once again, 50%. It's not great, okay? It's not great. It's not good. But I am satisfied with it because, this is a tough subject. A lot of people fail. And to get 50% is actually quite satisfying. Not gonna lie. Nick got a 19 out of 46. And Leo got a 20. Tom got a 20. Edward got a 28. What the fuck is wrong with him? Leo got... 20. Right. Kingsley got a 22. Olivia got a 29. Hans got a 30. I have to murder him tomorrow. AJ got a 26. Oliver also got a 20. Yeah, that's basically it. And then for biology, out of 120, I got an 88. And you know what? It's good. It's good. 88 out of 120 is satisfying. And what else can I say? That's actually really funny because while doing the biology paper, I was actually almost falling asleep until the very last question where we had to write an essay to differentiate the features between fungi and plants. Wow. And 88. In the MCs, out of 36, I got a 29. Not bad. In the long questions, out of 84, I got a 59. Also not bad. And for this exam paper alone, I am number 5 of the class. Yes, I've improved. And for the entire subject overall, I'm number 7 of the class. Yes, I've improved, and I am satisfied with that. Nick got a 65 out of 120. Kingsley got a 106, number 1 of the class. Leo, number 3 of the class, got a 97. Oh yeah, I got an 89 because I added 1 mark. Jordana got an 85. Russell got 99. What? Olivia got 95. Hector got an 87. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, and I'm satisfied. And for the subject overall, number 1 goes to Kingsley, number 2 goes to Olivia, number 3 goes to Russell, 4 is Leo, 5 is Jordana, 6 is Maria, 7 goes to me, and 8 goes to Selena, the tanned skin girl who's very fun, playful, tomboyish, and also very nice, and goes to a lot of places in Europe. There we go. Also, on a side note, in Scotland, it's finally snowing, and it's a dream come true for Cedric, my good friend. Yeah, I'm really happy for him that he got to witness snow for the first time in his life, and I am yet to see snow in real life as well. So I'm also looking forward to that. And then after the weekend, we have January 21st, aka today. For Chinese listening integration, out of 100, I got 52.2. I passed, but still, not that good, right? Nick got a 53.2. Leo got a 54.8, Christopher got 58.5, Kingsley got a 65 point something, insane, and yeah. For the listening part, out of 18, I got 11, and for the writing part, out of 50, I got a 25, which is actually not bad, because out of the 3 writing tasks for Chinese listening integration we had done in the school year so far, I also got under 20, and only once I got over 20. So having 25 out of 50 for Chinese integration writing part is pretty good, not gonna lie. In fact, it's higher than I got higher than Nick and Leo for that part, but for the listening part, not too good, so I have to work on that, I guess. Okay, English speaking. This is my strongest subject, okay? This is my strong suit. I'm good at speaking English, alright? I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but as a person from Hong Kong, and as a person whose both parents are from Hong Kong and China, I guess I do speak good English, I guess. Surprisingly, out of 28, I got a 20, and that's really weird. The invigilator, who not the invigilator, more like the teacher who's responsible for marking my English speaking exam, is a British native, and he is actually really strict. And Kingsley, who's also really, really, really good at speaking English, only got a 19 out of 28. What? Christopher, who's half mainland Chinese, got a 22 out of 28. Are you kidding me? And Selena got 20, Russell got 21, Leo got 24, and I don't even want to know how much did Natalie or Jordana get. Just look at this. Just look. Alright, I'm not supposed to show my name, but it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. And then turns out it's 20 out of 28. It looks like 28 out of 28 here, but Ronald did that, not me. Okay, look. Pronunciation and delivery. Pronounces all words clearly and accurately, speaks fluently and naturally with very little hesitation. Body language is generally appropriate, uses a range of expressions to respond to others and maintain interaction, makes varied and generally appropriate use of vocabulary, expresses most ideas clearly and fluently, most ideas are relevant, develops and links most ideas. There is not a single bad comment, but yet 20 out of 28. What? I don't know. It's blasphemous. This is blasphemous, okay? And then finally we have English writing. Alright, out of 25, I got a 21.7, which is actually pretty damn good. And I like that. For part A, okay. For part A, which is, we have to write a reply slip, apparently. Out of 21, I got a 17. Not bad. For part B, the part where I went total nuts, out of 21, I got a 19. Whoa. Okay, Nick got a 12.4 out of 25. Leo got a 17.9. Kingsley, number 1 of the class, is 22.7. And I'm number 2 of the class in this paper. And Natalie is number 3, I think. But there we go. I'm actually satisfied with English writing, and that is the only paper out of the 4 English papers that we had done during the exam period that I'm satisfied with. And out of the entire class, my English is ranked at number 4. It's not bad at all, but fuck. Last time it was number 3, now I'm number 4. I suck. And for individual parts, reading, overall, number 3 of the class. For writing, I'm number 2 of the class. Listening, number 8. Speaking, number 4. I used to be number 1 for speaking in the class, which is really good. And now I'm number 4 because of this stupid, blasphemous, crazy-ass speaking shit. But there we go. So, yeah, I got scammed. And for chemistry, my ranking in the entire class, I got 18. Yes, I fell behind, and I suck now. I hate my chemistry score. And Nick got a 23, number 23, and Oliver got number 24. But still, over half of the class is better than me at chemistry. That's how much I suck. Okay, that's how much I suck. Yeah. I mean, I didn't do terribly this time. I definitely did way better than I did last year in January. But still, I wanna just take a rest. I wanna just give up, okay? I don't wanna. Yeah, and on a side note, I and Cedric, after last Friday, I've been trying to do a challenge. Try not to speak to Natalie challenge. I'm not gonna speak to Natalie at all, unless Natalie speaks to me. So I want to know, how long will it take until Natalie finally says something to me, from her own part. And it's still going. And I can confirm that Natalie doesn't care about me at all, and she treats me way worse than she treats others. And same for Cedric. I feel bad for Cedric. Cedric hadn't spoken to Natalie since January 7th. And yeah. Today, I didn't speak to anyone of significance. I didn't try to blend into some groups or anything. I stayed in my seat. I only talked to Nick for the most part, and it's pretty boring, but I accepted this. I feel kind of sad, but whatever. And yeah, I give up.